Welcome to Cooking with Carolina Nephrology. I'm Dr. Blake Schusterman. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have one of my favorite recipes of all time today. We're going to make a spicy shrimp dish, and this is an elegant, delicious, tasty dish. You can use it as a cocktail party appetizer, or if you like shrimp so much, you can use it as your main dish. Whatever you do, you won't be disappointed. Anybody who eats it will be very happy. It's very simple and healthy. And if you're wondering about the health benefits of shrimp, you know, there are a couple things you should know. The first is that it's a very high protein dense food. It's a low fat food. We're going to be cooking it in a little olive oil because it needs a little bit of fat to cook and taste good. It's a high cholesterol food. So if you're watching your cholesterol really closely, you want to make sure you're having small portions and not having that shrimp every day. And the final thing is that if you have gout, shrimp and other shellfish can really trigger that gout. So you should be careful as far as amounts of shrimp that you're having it again and how often you're having it. So from a health standpoint, that's what you need to know. There are also some things that you need to know about where to buy your shrimp. So what I like to buy is wild caught shrimp, sustainably caught. And this is shrimp that's fresh from the Atlantic coast, just off the coast of South Carolina, and it smells delicious and it is really good. So we've got about 1.5 pounds of shrimp, and we've got 3 to 4 cloves of garlic that I've sliced thinly, and it's all going to go into a frying pan with some spices, and very simple. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got our frying pan on low heat, and we're going to cover the bottom with some extra virgin olive oil. Swirl it around, let it heat up. I'm going to add our garlic. You have to be careful with garlic because it can burn very quickly, so I've got this on low heat. Okay, we've got our garlic cooking on low in our olive oil, and we want to try to not burn it, but we want to get it kind of a crispy golden brown. And once that is crispy golden brown, we're going to add shrimp, we're going to add hot paprika, we're going to add cumin and a little salt and pepper. Turn up the heat and let it cook until done. Okay, we've got 1.5 pounds of our shrimp. Got a teaspoon of cumin. And 1.5 teaspoons of hot paprika. Sprinkle of salt. Remember, a sprinkle of salt is always okay. Splash of pepper. Crank up the heat to medium-high, and we're just going to let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes until the shrimp are cooked through. Stirring to make sure it gets all the spices covering it. Okay, when those shrimp are just about cooked through, they will be kind of an opaque pink. You want to try to make it before they dry out. And we are going to serve it on a little platter here with a little bit of French bread, some arugula, and topped with some chopped fresh parsley. Wow. That is just beautiful. Okay, now comes my favorite part, especially with this dish. So I just have a little bit of French bread. I also have some arugula that you could put on this as well. I'll try to do this without making a mess. You will win over a lot of fans with this dish. It's delicious. Thank you so much for joining us today on Cooking with Carolina Nephrology. We've got this delicious shrimp dish from Mark Bittman that is out of this world. If you want to use it as an appetizer, especially at a cocktail party, I mean, you can't go wrong. And the health benefits are there as opposed to some other fried things you might be serving. So try it, you'll love it. You can join us on our website for more recipes, carolinanephrology.com/cooking. You can also follow us on Facebook, Cooking with Carolina Nephrology, and you can follow me on Twitter at The Cooking Doc, and we'll give you lots of healthy recipes, tips, and tons of videos. Join us.